All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I am Swingtime, and I'm really excited to be joined by Moist Weenies here tonight. Hey, Weenies.
Hello, Swing Time. Hello, Internet. I am doing fantastic tonight. How are you, Swing?
I'm doing great as well. We are jumping right into our match here, which is going to be a Division D East match. This is Screaming Weenies versus Disturbance, and we are going to start off on Volskaya Foundry. And we already have the first band out by Disturbance, and that is going to be Lily.
So this first map is picked by Screaming Weenies, and I every time the Screaming Weenies are playing and I'm involved in the cast, I would like to ask you, Swing, to do your best impression of what you think a Screaming Weenie sounds like.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we haven't heard that one before. But hot diggity dog, there we go.
All right. You always bring the weird side of me out, Weenies. I really appreciate that. So on the side of Screaming Weenies, we do have a ban here of Maiev and a first pick Blaze for Disturbance.
Yeah, forget the draft. Let's just talk about making noises.
Oh, I love it.
So Volskaya Foundry is a single control point that moves around the map. I like Blaze. I think he's a decent tank, and he has a lot of zoning potential, pushing people away with all of his flames. And he's got some CC, and Bunker can be a huge play both at blocking pathways and also providing safe haven for the rest of your team.
Yeah, and once you know. Disturbance chose to ban the Lily, which left the Phoenix on the table, and Screaming Weenies go ahead and pick up the Phoenix and also Stukov. And I really love Stukov on this map because, the zoning with the big silent circle, it's going to make it tough for Disturbance to move in on that control point.
Mm-hmm. Disturbance picking up Diablo and Chromie. I like both of these picks for different reasons. One is red and the other is gold. No, that's not the reason. The reason is I think Diablo's a really good counter to Phoenix. I don't think he's the absolute strongest counter, but I think he is a really good counter to the Phoenix. And I think Chromie is a really good counter to the Stukov. Stukov has to, take a knee because he took an arrow to the knee because he used to be an adventurer every time he wants to throw down his lurking arm. And that just looks so tasty to a Chromie, just waiting to unleash hell on him.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, just anywhere on the point. Even, I mean, Chromie is great against Stukov, but even just on this map, I think she could be really annoying on that control point, just dropping things in from, every angle. So we've got more bands about to come out here. Let's see what Screaming Weenies bans. They may ban maybe a healer? Yeah.
Oh, you got it right.
Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. So Malfurion banned, which makes sense. Malfurion also has some nice control on the point, being able to throw those roots down and kind of lock the team down so that Chromie can destroy them. So I think that's a good ban on the side of Screaming Weenies.
Yeah, we already see, 3 supports are now off the table. Stukov, Malfurion, and Lily. Who does that leave for Disturbance? What do you think they're going to pick up
I
here?
think they might ban an ETC, but I'm wrong. They're going to ban Thrall. I don't know if maybe that's a target ban of some kind. I really like the idea of going with an ETC maybe here. Either that, they do have 2 really beefy tanks over on the side of Disturbance. Maybe they could pick up, I don't know, a Malthiel or Tychus or something if they want to go that direction. But I think ETC could be a solid tank.
We need some beefy boys. We need some beefy boys to join up on the Screaming Weenies. We got Stukov and Phoenix. They're good, but they're not frontline fighters. You gotta help these little boys. Get some thick beef in front of them.
Nice.
Candace Bure in Twitch chat, I don't know how it's pronounced, says, "I know the gender of my love child with Pez."
Nice. So we got something going on with Pez here.
And the gender is?
Ooh. Great follow-up question. All right, well, we have Junkrat and Sonia coming out from Screaming Weenies. I really like the Junkrat pickup on this map here. You know, all that displacement and being able to knock Disturbance, you know, off the point. He also has good escape. Sonia's always solid, you know. There are camps to be picked up. And, you know, she's always really scary when you have a Sonia up in your face spinning away.
Star Knight 1992 says, "Oh my God, your old memes are hurting my soul, Weenies. Old memes need to stay dead." Well, it's never truly. How can you kill that which is not alive, or something? I don't know. Okay, so I want to see something really, really, really thick come out as the last pick for Screaming Weenies, because right now they have a lot of a lot of poke.
Yeah.
They have some engaged with Sonia.
Probably
but,
a Lucio, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you're going to have to get something that prevents a lot of damage, because, I mean, they haven't picked up support yet, so you can't pick up a hard tank.
Interesting. We got Cassia Lucio.
Yeah. I like this. It gives them even more engage up front. So what I like about Disturbance is their front line is super beefy. They also have Chromie, who can poke from really far away.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Lucio is also probably going to be standing, you know, right behind Diablo and Blaze. I'm a little bit concerned for Screaming Weenies unless they pick something really, really thick, because their front line, there we go, Johanna.
There's something
that's
very
good.
thick. Yeah, that's a good choice there.
It's because they're kind of caught right now. They don't have the range of Chromie, and they don't have double hard tank, so I don't feel like they have a whole lot of protection close in either.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I mean, Junkrat does have a fair amount of poke as well, but the burst damage that you get from Chromie is just so much more burstable.
I guess my only concern about the Cassia is, you know, sometimes it's good to pick up Cassia with another hero that has a blind, just because she does more damage to blinded targets, so you can kind of like stagger that a little bit and help her really like pump out a lot of DPS. So we'll have to see how that works out. Which draft do you prefer?
For the, you know, I think a team fight, I prefer Screaming Weenies, and for objective capture, I prefer Disturbance. So I think I'm gonna say play the objective, and I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm going to go with Disturbance. I think I like their draft a little bit better. I like both teams here.
Yeah. I think I actually am going to go with Screaming Weenies. I mean, I think they're both solid, but I just didn't want to pick the same one as you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like it. I like the Phoenix. I like the Junkrat. I'm really interested to see where that goes. So, without further ado, let's introduce our teams. On the side of Screaming Weenies, on the blue side, we have Grogman playing Stukov, Hoser on Phoenix, Junkrat played by Mewman13, Pez on Sonia. Oh, that's the love child player there. We'll have to have some follow-up questions in the interview about that. Cinnabons for on the Johanna.
And in the red corner for Team Disturbance, we have Blaze being played by Wraithling. We have Mambo on the Lucio, Atravion on Cassia, Enemy of Entropy on Chromie, and OBB on the Diablo.
Okay.
That's all I got. I'm out. See you guys.
I love the energy you bring.
Candace Beer says real quick, the gender is whatever stops that same dude from playing Junkrat every game.
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but...
All right, we've got a 5v5 here in the middle.
No one's split off yet. I expect to see
there goes
Sonia.
Blaze. Like.
Sonia splitting off. You know, Phoenix splitting off down bottom while picking up advanced targeting. They kind of, you know, that Phoenix is going to want to be where the heroes are to stack that up.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe they'll adjust that in a bit here. Sonia did go up top.
OBB's taking a lot of damage, but so have members from Screaming Weenies. They're healing up. Stukov's doing some good work. Possible gank rotation? Or just wave clear rotation from Disturbance?
Got Thunderstroke coming out from Cassie. I was just glancing real quick at the talent to see if there's anything
Thunderstroke!
interesting. All right.
Oh, it's a nice mind from Junkrat.
Yeah, Junkrat's going to just look to kind of throw Disturbance off their game, get them separated so they can't, engage altogether.
Diablo diving in on that Johanna, but Cinnabons is just going to walk it off. In the bottom lane, it looks like Phoenix is actually winning against this Blaze for now. Blaze got about maybe a third health left and no mana. Just gonna have to well tap.
I guess Hoser is just, comfortable just waiting for the objective before worrying too much about building those stacks.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes U-Man maybe coming down to try to help gank here with the Junkrat.
Pez in trouble. Pez in trouble top as well. So they did synchronized gank strategy, and I like it.
Yeah.
So the objective will unlock in 20 seconds.
It's gonna be in the middle. We've got Screaming Weenies pushing in pretty hard in this bottom lane here.
Blaze still very low. He's not going to be able to do much defense regardless. And he's going to go ahead, Wraithling's going to go ahead and Hearth back so that he has got some mana when the teams decide to fight for this objective.
Disturbance is picking up their siege camp. I really like the timing of this. I think that's great because now they can move down onto the point while the camp is pushing top. And, Screaming Weenies did not pick up their camp unless the Sonya's going to go do that now, but I think they're going to need her if they want a chance at holding this point here.
Yeah, Mumins laid down some traps and some mines trying to create a perimeter, but here comes Disturbance. Big silence coming down from Stukov in the middle, but the fight has moved off of the point. Wraithling taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, nice stunts coming in from Johanna, which are pairing well with the poke going on from Junkrat.
Oh, Sonya eliminated by Chromie.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice shot by Enemy Entropy?
Enemy of Entropy.
Enemy of Entropy. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, a double slap from
Blaze
Chromie.
does fall. Johanna getting very low in the back.
There goes the Phoenix. Can't hold it together.
Looks like Scrubby Weenies is going to go ahead and back off for a moment here and regroup.
But the Screaming Weenies, they have 99%. They're so close.
Yeah, I think that's why they feel comfortable just, taking a breather, hitting the well, getting some mana, getting some health. They're going to go ahead and go up and clear that camp we talked about earlier.
Respawn timers are so short, and they have talent tier advantage level 7. Well, now it's tied. They had it for 3 seconds. But the respawn timers are really so short that they can, lose somebody, wait for them to pop up, and then come back and try again.
Yep, and that's what they're doing now. They're moving back toward that point here. Blaze is coming back up to join his team, so we have a 5v5.
Johanna getting flipped, popping unstoppable.
Grogman taking some damage in the back on Stukov. Has to back out a bit.
We're in overtime on the point. Johanna's taking a lot of damage. Does fall. Diablo getting low now, as well as Mambo.
Yeah, and if you get low on the side of Screaming Weenies, it's going to be quite terrifying with that Chromie in the back just draining in random damage on you.
There goes Sonya. Grogman's in trouble. 175 health. Heals up a little bit.
Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful shot by Chromie to take out Junkrat there.
And Disturbance takes the point.
Yeah. So they're going to go ahead and push in on the middle fort here.
Oh my goodness. Enemy of Entropy almost completely deleted Grogman. Under about 60 health.
So they put the Blaze and the Cassia inside the Protector. And they're now going to head up into the top lane. Probably just trying to get these walls down. Not necessarily push in too far with this first Protector.
They want the well. The second Protector always spawns top. They want to get as much structure damage as possible to keep Screaming Weenies from being able to retreat and regroup to try to take the second protector. So they want to get that well, at least if they can, that fort. That's going to give them a huge advantage in the next protector battle.
Yep, well is down. So Chromie already has her ult, and she did go with Temporal Loop.
We're going to see Disturbance picking up 10 very soon, and they'll be about 3/4, if not half a level above Screaming Weenies.
So Sonya was kind of pushing in the bottom lane for Screaming Weenies. So that bottom lane wall is down.
10s do come out for Disturbance. Blaze has picked up Bunker, Lucio, Sound Barrier, Ball Lightning on Cassia, Temporal Loop on Chromie, and Apocalypse for Diablo.
Yeah, and just Screaming Weenies aren't far behind. They just hit 10 as well. Let's see what they do for their ults. So far, just Riptire for Junkrat, Leap for Sonya, Blessed Shield for Johanna. And
OBB,
we're still waiting on the other two.
An Enemy of Entropy, are going to go ahead and pick up this fortification camp for Disturbance.
So we've got Flailing Swipe for Stukov and Purification Salvo for Phoenix.
Oh, good. We got a leap out of Sonya.
Yeah, that's always fun, isn't it?
All right. When Sonya leaps, we got to say it too.
Oh, no.
Well, you don't have to, but... You know, it was kind of interesting. I thought Chromie was going to be the one who had the most hero damage because she's been landing excellent damage, but it's actually Cassia who has the most damage right now, and Wraithling goes down, gets caught out.
Yeah, that was a nice bump out by the Junkrat. They were able to get the pick on Blaze.
Yeah, I really like when Junkrat makes it hard to retreat. Sonya taking a lot of damage, though. Pez is going to have to... Oh, just barely dodged. Nice juke. Dodging the Cassia there.
Cassia ult goes out. That ball lightning bouncing around.
Johanna pushing middle, soaking some experience.
Temporal Loop out on Stukov, and Chromie just obliterates poor Stukov.
Yep, there's the advantage that Chromie has when Stukov is channeling his silence. Just sets up a juicy target.
Phoenix is back down. How is Phoenix doing on stacks, by the way?
Phoenix is at 32, so
okay.
Advanced targeting, which is great because at 30, it's when you get your additional plasma cutter circle. On top of that, it's just all extra damage.
Got an engage here in the middle, and Chromie takes out Junkrat. That was another nice shot by Enemy of Entropy. Actually, I really like that name now that I understand how to say it properly. Here comes the ball lightning again. Cassia going in. Sonya leaps in and gets dropped there. So we've got a 5v3. Although Cassia is in trouble. Bunker goes down. And also Lucio pops barrier. So a lot of ults had to be used on the other side of Disturbance there to keep everybody safe.
Cinnabon's got very, very low, had to do Hearth back to base. We're going to see the objective started by Disturbance, and they'll be able to get the first percentages now. We see a Trovion going back as well to heal up, get some mana and health.
Yeah, so yeah, Screaming Weenies just wants to get that turret, I guess, for this next fight, but they're going to have to get up there if they want to contest.
Yep, they also pick up their siege camp, which might cause a little bit of a distraction, maybe, if you can force a fight off of the point.
Mm-hmm. Blaze goes in for the stun.
Johanna gets separated from the rest of her party.
It's
APOC
a big
goes down.
APOC.
3 stunned. Very
Temporal
nice.
Loop onto Phoenix. Wow, Phoenix gets really low and actually does get finished off by Blaze. That was a nice nice teamwork between Chromie and Blaze there.
Pez and Mewman also pretty low. The second protector going to Disturbance, so they're gonna keep this protector ride going.
Yep, and again, it's going to be Cassia and Blaze inside that protector, and they're definitely looking to take out this fort possibly more. Do you think they should push for a keep wall here, or would you rather see them swing around and take out the middle fort?
I want to see them go mid. I want them to get to 16 and get that talent tier advantage. Uh, I think it's more likely that they'll be able to get more progress on this fort where the wall's already down.
Actually, it looks
They're
like they're
gonna
going to
go
head
bottom.
bottom, yeah.
Even better. There's even less team members of Screaming Weenies down there. Sonya's gonna stay top and try to continue soaking XP.
Johanna getting back in the back line there of Disturbance, just trying to disrupt them.
Chromie landing a lot of damage. And Stukov goes down.
Phoenix is able to teleport out. It looks like Johanna's going to drop as well. So, 10 more seconds left on this Protector. Temporal Loop on Junkrat, and Chromie's really on fire right now.
And yeah, Junkrat drops that turret as well, and 16 was attained for Disturbance, so...
Yeah, this is looking really good. I think they could push in on this keep. They've got just 2 defenders, and Sonya isn't even back here, so...
Yeah, I think they will get a little bit of damage on the keep. I don't think they will take it all the way. And it looks like they're just... they might be trying to get the Phoenix to come out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be happy with just getting that wall down, and they're going to be safe, back off, maybe go for an invade on this camp here. Yep.
Yeah, a much safer call. This is to take this camp. All the members are now back up for Screaming Weenies, so take what you can get.
Yep,
although
Sonya's soaking, it's more, she is going to help her team get to 16, so I guess that's good. But she might be in trouble.
I know it's not the safe call, but I really wanted to see Disturbance take a fight with Screaming Weenies there.
Yeah.
They had talent to your advantage. Oh, Pez. Bye, Pez.
Wow.
Chromie is
really
nailing
doing
it.
well. Yeah. She's just really on fire, hitting all of her shots right now.
Mm-hmm. She says, go make me a sandwich.
So we've got Disturbance going to go ahead and take the support camp here. What do you do if you're Screaming Weenies? How do you adjust to what the Chromie's doing to them and the engages that Disturbance is showing so far? What do you think?
Well, I think you have to maybe take Chromie out of the fight. Like bring the rest of Disturbance, bring the fight back to where Chromie is. Chromie is not being molested at all, and she just has all, not that anyone wants to be molested, but she has the ability to just do whatever she... Is molestation funny to you? She can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. I'm just kidding. Because no one's on her, no one's pressuring her, no one's putting damage on her, so she can do whatever she wants, and there's several heroes that are easy pickoffs for her, and that's dangerous if you just leave a Chromie in the back line being able to do whatever she needs to do. She only needs 1 more stack for Sandblast Quest. She's at 59.
Okay. So then she's really going to be a terror.
Mm-hmm. Candice Bure also says that they don't think that there's enough healing going out from Stukov, not a whole lot of slows, so maybe improving the utility of Stukov, maybe timing the silences after heals have already gone out, maybe a slow has already gone out.
Yep, because you can pop that trait, while the silent circle is out, as long as you have that heal, like out on your team.
All right, so, this is going to be the 3rd Protector, which is now more powerful. We're almost 16 minutes in. You got to have a fight. If Screaming Weenies wants to win, they got to fight before Disturbance gets 20, and they have to win.
Yep. So we've got Johanna jumping in. Here's Sonya spinning in there. Got Stukov knocking players back of Disturbance.
Lucio getting very low, but speeding away.
Johanna also very low. Oh, and down goes Stukov.
And
followed
Sonya.
by Sonya. So...
That was a little rough.
Yeah.
The Junkrat Riptire there. Oh.
Oh, wow. Chromie just absolutely
There goes
dropping so much damage back here onto Screaming Weenies.
Unfortunately, the Riptire in that fight was fighting the conveyor belts and just couldn't get anywhere before APOC went off. So,
yep.
Just a couple. I hate those. I hate the treadmills so much.
Yeah, it could be very awkward.
I also hate the escalators in this game.
Junkrat. Oh, gets caught by the laser there from the protector.
Nice kill there.
All right, keep is down. They might be trying to end here.
I think this is it. This protector has 90-80% health left, and they have 20s for Disturbance. I think Disturbance can do it.
Yep, the shields are gone. Core is falling down to 65. Yeah.
60, 50, 30. Oh, this is it. This is game.
Yeah, I think the protector needs to get back on the core. Yeah, don't get distracted.
10%, 10%, 0%.
All right. All right, so game 1 is going to go over to Disturbance.
Yeah, and well played, and well deserved. They played very well.
Yeah, for sure. So let's take a look here at the in-game stats. So we ended up with 18 kills to 2. That was very dominating on the side of Disturbance there. That Chromie was... we were talking about the Chromie a lot because I did see a lot of her shots connecting, but look at the damage coming out from Cassia.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was expecting when I switched over the numbers, I was like, I think Chromie's going to have a lot of damage. And she did. She does have a lot of damage, but Cassia, 73k, also top siege damage with her wave clear. She was putting in some work.
Now, obviously, she was in the Protector a lot, so part of that it will be from that, but still, she was putting out a lot, and she did have 10 and 0. It's a pretty impressive number right there. And then the Phoenix was putting out some solid numbers on the side of Screaming Weenies, but as you could see, just the hero damage, a lot more coming out from the side of Disturbance.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of solo laning experience soaked by Phoenix. I think if he maybe got stacked a little faster by not having to split the solo lane, that might have been beneficial. I'm not sure, but yeah. It was unfortunately the Screaming Weenies. They got behind, they lost the first protector, and they couldn't come back.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that is game 1 in the books. So we have another game coming to you guys, and we will see if Screaming Weenies can even up this match.
We get another game?
Yes, we do. Surprise!
Party time. We get another game.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and take a quick break so that we can get some more caffeine into Weenies, because he obviously needs it. And we'll be right back with game 2.
All right, I'll change my pants.
Hi everybody. We are back. I'm Swingtime, being joined by Moist Weenies.
Game two. Game two. Game two. Will we see a comeback by Screaming Weenies in game two? Will they exact their revenge on Disturbance?
We shall see. The drama is real. So we are back for Division D East. We've got Screaming Weenies versus Disturbance. This is map number 2. This is the map choice for Disturbance. So we will see what Screaming Weenies can do to go ahead and turn things around and hopefully get a split for this match.
Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom is going to be really fun. Also, I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention this in game 1, but I did talk to both captains before this match, and Grogman, which is the captain for Screaming Weenies, mentioned that they've been having a little bit of a rough time, a little bit of rocky start to the season, but they've been trying to work on some stuff, and they're feeling confident that they've worked out some of their issues, and they're very optimistic for this match. I know game 1 didn't really go their way, but let's see if they're able to kind of take some of that and apply it here in game 2.
Oh, and Swing, you did ask me to remind you to talk about that you talked with the captains.
Thank you, Weenies. That was very timely of you.
Just wanted to remind you about that. Just so you don't forget.
Real quick with the bands here, for the side of Screaming Weenies, we've got Greymane banned, and Lily is once again banned on the side of Disturbance. So when I talked to Wraithling, the captain for Disturbance, they were really excited coming into this match. They were feeling good. They got a domination earlier this week. They're excited to have some points on the board. They really want to make sure that they make it for the playoffs. They're having tons of fun in NGS, and they're pumped. And they're trying to ride that momentum into this match. And as you saw, that worked out really well for them in game 1. And we'll have to see if they're able to keep that momentum going as we head into game 2 here.
Yep. And it looks like Screaming Weenies, they liked the Phoenix from last game. They're going to grab them again. Mm-hmm. They get first pick, first ban on this map. Lily banned again by Disturbance. That's, it must be a target ban.
They're going to have to face the Chromie again, as Disturbance does pick up both Blaze and Chromie, 2 heroes they played last game. So far, all heroes we saw last game.
Yeah, Disturbance like the Chromie and the Blaze play from last game. They say, we're going to play it again. It works here too. I like the Chromie poke even more on this map for all those towers. She can really harass the other team and keep them from picking up the point. So yeah, let's see. I want to see Screaming Weenies pick something that can get back on this Chromie and cause her a little bit of trouble. Mm-hmm. I think that would be very helpful.
What do you think about maybe like an Anub or something? Or
I'm thinking more.
You want to see like a hardcore dive, like melee attack?
I want to see a Maiev or a Genji.
Okay. Oh, Genji. Yeah. All right. That could be fun for sure.
We will see. Maybe a Lunara. I don't know. Just something. Thrall could also work in certain instances, but it's a little bit more difficult. You have to land that root skill shot, things like that.
So we have ETC and Thrall on the side of Screaming Weenies. So a little bit different. So ETC was kind of the tank I was thinking they might go with last game. So we'll see how that works out for them this time. They could actually go stage dive to get back on that Chromie as well. And actually, the stage dive is really solid on this map. Moving around between the temples and everything. Not temples, altars.
Yeah, it counts as a global. So maybe we'll see some Dahaka. Maybe we'll see some Falstad. Mm-hmm. We probably will see no Brightwing. But those are all the globals that I can think of. Thank you, chicken.
Nice.
This is going to be the last cast that Swing ever lets me co-cast with her, by the way.
No, are you kidding? Are you kidding? You know I love having you.
Tomorrow's Friday, so
yeah,
a little bit excited.
Totally. Now, so Nazebo gets banned. Not sure if that's something that maybe Screaming Weenies plays, and that's a deny specifically targeted at one of the players here, but we will not be seeing Nazebo.
Yeah, so we won't see any spiders or frogs coming out from the Zebo, unfortunately.
Maeva is still on the table here. That could be a possible ban, or they maybe could go after a healer ban, maybe.
I don't know. I think if I was them, I would ban Decassia. That was crazy last game. Although, I mean, they already got the Chromie. Maybe ban him off Diablo. Diablo's also really good here. I, you know, I think Disturbance is going to try to play a similar comp if they can.
Mm-hmm.
Same. They banned Malfurion again.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, Malfurion is pretty dangerous for Phoenix, right? Get him rooted.
Ooh, Stukov this time is taken by Disturbance. Although, yeah, I mean, I like Stukov really on any map. I think he's really strong right now. Even if people are like, no, he's not really good on this map, I'm like, yeah, but it's Stukov. And they pick up the Diablo again. So so far they have 3 out of 5.
Yeah, pretty
Are the
similar.
same.
So the question is, between Thrall and Phoenix, I mean, depending on, I mean, they could both go stacking quests, which means neither of them wants to be in the solo lane, right? So I wonder if we'll see, maybe a non-Crash Lightning Thrall. And we saw, we kind of disagreed a little bit with, how they were using the Phoenix at the beginning of the game last time, how they didn't have him with the main group so that he could stack his quests. So be interesting to see if they make an adjustment with that, or whether they choose to do the same thing they did last time, which is send him to the solo lane.
Yeah, I think they'll use Thrall for solo laning on this map, but we'll see. Candace Bureau also says good counters to Chromie would be like a Tracer. I think Tracer would be a really good counter as well. Diablo variant Stitches. Yeah, I really like.
Oh wow. Okay. We will see a Brightwing. I was wondering. Yeah, that's fun. I always love to see Brightwing. And Stitches, and Brightwing's a really nice follow up to the hook. They decided to go 2 pretty hard, solid tanks here on the side of Screaming Weenies.
Yeah, we got thick boys on both sides, and I like it. It means we're gonna see a lot of fighting on these points, and less retreating and more all in.
So what do you do here? Do you think on the side of Disturbance? How do you respond to this Stitches pickup?
I think you pick up some CC. They already have Diablo and Stukov and Blaze a little bit. He's got some CC too. He's got some slowing. Mm-hmm. I think they're going for more CC. Just bring it all on. Either that or heavy damage because they're a little bit light. Yeah. Well, that's both.
Vala.
Both you have Vala. If she goes, if she decides to go her CC ult, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I like Vala, but I don't know if I would have gone Vala there.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, yeah, I'm going with Disturbance on this draft as well.
Okay.
Do you are you picking the Weenies?
It's hard to pick against that Chromie, because if Chromie's just allowed to sit back there like she did in game 1, it's going to be a very rough game for Screaming Weenies. But I'm going to go with them. I believe in what they're doing here, and we'll see if they're able to counter that Chromie. And I just really think if that Vala gets pulled in, with the Stitches, I don't know.
I don't know, with those big boys, Diablo and Blaze on the front line, they did a really good job of protecting their people last time, and I think that might continue. But we'll see if we get some hooks from Stitches onto the Chromie.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so here we go. We got Grogman on Brightwing, and this is for Screaming Weenies on the blue side. We got Mewman 13 on ETC. Cinnabons is playing Thrall. Pez on Stitches, and Phoenix being played by Hoser.
And on the red side, we have Team Disturbance. We have Enemy of Entropy, played by Chromie. We have Mambo playing Stukov. We have OBB playing Diablo. Wraithling playing Blaze. And Atrovion playing Valala.
Valala. Okay.
Valala.
Nice. Now, once again, looks like we're going to have a 5v5 here in the middle.
A little bit of argument over who's going to be having fun. Little banter going back.
Let's just all have fun. I know I'm having fun. I know you're having fun.
Girls just want to have fun,
True.
So I've been told.
It is true. That is true.
Advanced targeting picked up by Phoenix again. So we're going to have stack off happening.
Stack off 2018.
Crash Lightning picked up by Thrall, so maybe he won't be solo laning.
We got double stack going on. So Phoenix in a good situation right now. We've got 3 to try to get stacks on here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, but also a little bit vulnerable. So he's got to be careful. We've got a lot of burst damage potential in the bottom lane, and Vala, goes in and gets that first kill on Phoenix. First kill going to Disturbance.
Unfortunately, that happened off camera, so I do apologize. But thanks for letting us know what was going on with that. Weenies?
Yeah, that Stukov silence really helped secure that kill, but that's good stuff.
We got an early pickup of Pumpkin Camp here on the side of Disturbance. But it does look like actually Screaming Weenies is going to be picking up theirs as well.
Their Weenies will be screaming all over those pumpkins.
So I'm a little surprised that Brightwing didn't go with the Bribe talent at level 1 on this map, but she is going to go with Hyper Shift, so she wants to be able to get to her teammates, faster between these altars.
Yeah. Yep. What do you think about this? Well, actually, sorry, I'll maybe wait until we see what happens bottom, see if they get these pumpkins in or not. But I want to get your opinion on what you think about the top lane. Who's going to win that?
I'm also really intrigued by the fact that Vala went the Monster Hunter. She's going Q build. Maybe for the boss, I guess? Or and to help pick up camps, I guess?
I think she picked that up maybe to do more damage to the tanks. Is that how that works, or is the
Monster Hunter reduces mana cost of Hungering Arrow by 40 and increases damage it deals to minions, mercenaries, and monsters. So, eventually she's got the Puncturing Arrow quest now, where she, that's where she has the quest to hit the heroes. Yeah,
that's what I was.
So maybe she was just picking up Monster Hunter because she wanted to go Q build.
Maybe she just wants to spam it, and then, be able to shoot it all the time and get those stacks. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So we do have Screaming Weenies making a play for both top altars.
Disturbance gets the mid. Screaming Weenies gets the left, and now it's going to be a fight on the right of Disturbances.
Yep, here comes Chromie dropping in a lot of damage on Brightwing.
Stitch is separated, pulled, and ganked by the Diablo. And will he be able to get out? Pez, run, Pez! No. Pez will
Unfortunately not. So, Screaming Weenies will have to go ahead and back off and let Disturbance pick up that right side altar. So, we've got 36 to 32 core damage here in favor of Disturbance.
Wraithling doing a very good job for Disturbance on their right side altar, basically fighting off 3 members of Screaming Weenies and holding it until the rest of Disturbance could come back and help out. So he did a really good job there.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he at least gave them a chance, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in this top lane, well, we have a talent tier advantage, 7-6, favoring Disturbance. What do you think about Blaze versus Stitches?
I don't see Stitches played too often anymore, but I think he's going Slam build, right? Which is going to give him more lane clear. Is that what we got going on here? Yeah.
And more damage in general.
I think it's fine.
I see a little bit of a scuffle happening while this camp comes up for Screaming Weenies. Their camp is available. They're going to hop on that right now.
We have a ETC getting into trouble here, able to power slide away. Pumpkins are moving in for Disturbance here. Start doing some damage to that wall and towers. Bottom.
New altar in 22 seconds. Stukov is trying to run away. And good zoning by Chromie.
Pez struggling a little bit against the Blaze in the top lane, but it looked like he took some shots from the tower, so combination of getting hit by both Blaze and the tower means he had to back out.
Yeah, I don't love a Stitches. I mean, as a solo laner, just because you pick Stitches for a hook too, right? But you can't really use it
Speaking
until
of which,
you team fight.
Hook on Diablo. Stitches gets thrown. He's separated from his team. Vola's on the hunt, but will come back toward the altar.
Stitches low on the backside. Oh, yeah. ETC drops.
Silence going out by Stukov. Zoning. Screaming Weenies away from the altar. And Stukov will go ahead and start channeling that. And it looks like they will get it.
And Hoser gets picked by Diablo with a charge. Screaming Weenies got a little bit separated there, a little bit split up by Disturbance, and Disturbance did a good job of chasing and basically allowing their members to pick up that altar by pushing all the members of Screaming Weenies back.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen too many hooks so far this game, just because, like you said, the Stitches has been needing to solo lane in the top, but the ones I've seen so far have been on Diablo, and that's definitely not the target you want to be aiming for. You want to try to, angle so that you can maybe get the Chromie or the Stukov, or the Vola, something a lot squishier that your team can hopefully, maybe have some follow-up CC and blow up.
10's coming out for Disturbance. We see Bunker, Apocalypse, Rain of Vengeance, Flailing Swipes, and Slowing Sands.
Okay. So a lot of control.
Yep, that Rain of Vengeance. Rain of Vengeance is an extra stun. They have so much counter to Mosh. I would be very, very surprised if we don't see Stage Dive come out.
Yeah, I think we are going to see Stage Dive as well. We've got Pumpkins picked up again in the bottom by Disturbance.
Hoser is picked with an excellent silence and execution by Vala.
So far, Vala's totally proven me wrong. I wasn't sure about that pick, but she is being able to get in there and get some damage. But maybe if the Stitches, is able to... Well, we've got a hook on Diablo and a Gorge. It's going to bring Diablo back under the fort. Follow up Polymorph.
Epoch coming down.
There's a Mosh on
Mosh
the Diablo.
Oh, yep.
Now they're back on the back line. Vala's really low and has no mana. Stukov, very well done to get that Stukov kill there. That nice combination of CC going out.
Very nice fight so far for Screaming Weenies. This is what they're looking for.
I still feel like... Oh, wow. Real close on that hook there. I still feel like, they spent a lot just to get that first kill against Diablo. I think they really need to be focusing, on one of the other heroes, but it ended up working for them. Phoenix drops there, however. We do have ultimates out for Screaming Weenies. We have Emerald Wind for Brightwing, Mosh Pit for ETC, which is a little surprising. I know we were thinking we would see Stage Dive here. Sundering for Thrall, Gorge, and then Planet Cracker for Phoenix.
Yeah, Pez is in trouble and gets taken down. They have so much interrupt for Mosh. Disturbance does. It's kind of surprising, but that's okay. Yeah, because everybody loves to see a Mosh.
Mosh is going to be really exciting, yeah.
With a Planet Cracker.
For sure. So we've got Pumpkins pushing in again for Disturbance on this bottom fort.
This is a fort that Screaming Weenies does not want to lose going into these altars in 10 seconds.
Sundering going out. We also had Emerald Wind go out as well. So Screaming Weenies spending a lot of resources here to try to save this fort.
That Unstoppable saved Cinnabons big time. That was very close.
Yep, Diablo is down. We do have two altars out. We have a middle altar and a bottom altar here.
It's still a 4v4 though, because Thrall had to go back, but will be rejoining shortly. looks like Phoenix is going to pick up this middle altar, no problem.
Yep. So now we've got incoming 5v4. Let's see if Disturbance backs out or if they go ahead and... Oh, well, now it's a 4v4.
Yeah,
Stitches
Pez
falls.
getting stuck in that slowing sand. It's just so hard to get out.
Blaze getting really low, is also low in mana as well.
But Screaming Weenies manages to get to the altar, even though you know, there were several members of Disturbance there.
Yeah, really well played by them, actually. Unfortunately, they're going to have a couple deaths here, I think, at the end and pay for that, but they did get the shots on core.
Good Emerald Wind disengage. If only it could have been used a little bit sooner. Save Thrall, but
oh my.
Ooh, so many hits coming out from Chromie.
Yeah, that Chromie is really terrifying.
Chromie's at 56 stacks, and you know, we have on Phoenix we have 38 stacks of advanced targeting.
Okay. So Disturbance is going to go ahead and pick up pumpkins again. They've been really good about being on top of those camps this game so far.
Yeah, and this Vala is just pouring out damage. 45k so far. Next highest is Chromie with 31, and then for Screaming Weenies, Thrall has 28.
I apologize, Atrovian. I wanted to make sure that I got the name right there. That's why I had to tab out. But I was wrong. You're making the Vala work. We've got a big fight here in the bottom. There's a Mosh hitting one. Vala is just shredding through ETC there.
ETC goes down.
That bunker was there and available for Disturbance throughout that fight, you know, just to jump in if they started feeling like they were in danger.
Stitches and Brightwing go down, and now Thrall's in trouble. Thrall is stuck by Cinnabons.
All right.
Well, the good news for Screaming Weenies is that they have Hoser up top, and so he'll probably be able to get this altar. But I think we're going to see at least 2 altars go here to Disturbance and probably the boss, unless Screaming Weenies respawn in time.
Yep.
Also, Disturbance has 4 of the towers.
Right.
So
they're going to get an extra shot. Yeah. So
Yep.
we've got, again, Disturbance doing a great job picking up the Siege Camp, the pumpkins down here in the bottom, and they're going to force Screaming Weenies to have to respond to that to make sure that extra shots don't go in. So while that's happening, they will be free to go ahead and go up and take the boss.
Mm-hmm. And Thrall's not really going to be able to do anything about this, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, with Emerald Wind, they've got a really nice way to steal the boss. You know, if they can get somebody in on the point, right, we can teleport in, Emerald Wind, and they can take it. But unfortunately, just did not work out that way.
Screaming Weenies managed to get their bottom tower back, but they lose a Thrall in the top lane. Talent tier advantage being held by Disturbance. You know, it's not looking good for Screaming Weenies. How can they come back from this? We know that this is the comeback map.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is Towers of Doom, and everybody who plays Heroes of the Storm knows that on Towers of Doom, it's not over until it's over. So Screaming Weenies definitely can jump back in this. They just need to regroup and focus on getting, you know, these altars channeled. You know, if they could just do something kind of like they did in the very beginning, you know, maybe poke on the altar over on the right here while they make sure that they get the one on the left, and then, you know, hopefully get into a 5-person engage and win a team fight. You know, they're right back in this. So
if I'm Disturbance here, I want to trade. Let's just do a 1-for-1 trade. We're going to stack up. If someone comes and tries to stop us, then we'll jump on them. But I mean, you know, Chromie has got this unlimited poke range and really makes it difficult to engage on this tower.
Oh, Stukov actually got that channel off.
And a missed Planet Cracker. There goes the APOC.
Yep, big stun. Blaze
Thrall's in trouble.
Back in the middle. Oh, wow. And Chromie lands a great shot on Thrall.
Right wing is retreating.
Moving back a little bit.
ETC goes down. And so will Phoenix.
Really nice silence by Stukov there. Mumbo playing the Stukov. Pez is going down. Tries to take Diablo with them. but unfortunately Diablo is able to finish them off, and it is a team wipe here.
That's a team wipe. Well
Oh.
played, Disturbance.
Yeah, that was really well played by Disturbance for sure.
That's really that feels really bad for Screaming Weenies, but they tried. They're like, you know, guys, we got to get both these altars, and they went in and they tried, and they didn't get it, but they tried really hard, and I admire that.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to keep trying, you got to keep fighting, and I like the bold move.
Yeah, I mean, they do need to make something happen here. It looks like top 4 is in danger of going down. ETC going in, gets really, really low, has to back out.
Cinnabons is in trouble. Hoser's in trouble. Thrall goes down. Phoenix gets picked. Now everybody's in trouble from Screaming Weenies, and they're going to be chased back into their base.
Those silent circles from Stukov are really nice. Chromie damage is raining in from everywhere. I mean, it's got to be kind of tough to even know where to stand safely, you know?
There's nowhere safe to stand. You nailed it.
There really isn't.
You can't stand anywhere.
We've got a flip on ETC's gonna try to get out. Unfortunately goes down. Disturbance is gonna go ahead and pick up this left altar. Now they're heading back to pick up the one on the right.
And this is game. I don't think there's anything that Screaming Weenies can do to prevent this from happening.
Nope. I believe this is over. Just one more point left on the core. And
This is GG's. This is game 2 goes to Disturbance.
Disturbance. The really solid playing there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look here at some of these stats. And while, if you wouldn't mind, just maybe commenting on those for a moment, and I will see if we can get the captain of Disturbance in for a interview.
Okay, yeah, let's get Wraithling in here. So we're going to game 3 next, right? And then game 4, and game 5. It's best out of 7, right?
Right.
No? Yeah? All right, so Brightwing couldn't really quite match the Stukov numbers put up by Mambo. The Vala really, really putting out a lot of damage in cahoots with Chromie. Chromie hitting them, dropping half their health, and then Vala swooping in, getting the kill as well. But I mean, Vala put out a ton of damage. Travion 8-0, 10-0 last game, I believe. I believe that was the Cassia last game. Just putting out huge damage numbers. Huge, they're huge. We do see a kill discrepancy of 22-3. So that was also pretty one-sided.
Yeah, and you probably already mentioned the Vala damage. I mean, that's just nuts. I mean, look at that damage. I definitely did not have that right, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to tell. You never know how it's going to work out, and then.
Hey, Atro, one moment here. Let me get Weenies in here with us. We're in lobby 1.
Everybody head to the lobby. Everybody head to the lobby. Hello, friends!
Here we are. First of all, congratulations on the domination tonight. How are you guys feeling?
Hello. Can you hear us?
Sorry, I clicked out of Discord and I don't have it running as admin.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
No worries. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so
we feel pretty good after another win. It's our second in a row. We're starting to pick up some momentum.
But first of all, okay, so this is a Trovian, the Vala player from the last game. I want to personally apologize to you because in the draft I said I disagreed with the Vala pick, and now I definitely am eating my words.
It's just a hero that I've played a lot, so I never feel uncomfortable picking Vala.
I had your back. I was like, all right, for this last pick, Disturbance, I would really like them to see them pick up maybe some kind of like heavy damage, and then also maybe or something with CC, and then you pick up Vala, and you've got both. And I was like, yes, I love it.
Yeah, we were talking about like there's no assassins with CC like other than Junkrat to interrupt Mosh, and then we just figured Stukov would do the interrupting, and I was just like, I'd rather just play Vala.
Yeah, so before we get to the Towers of Doom game, let's just go back to game one, which was on Volskaya there. Is that, I know that was the map pick for Screaming Weenies. Is that a map you guys are comfortable on? Did you have like a good strat you were kind of going in with for that one?
That was when we were talking beforehand. That was one of the two maps we were going to pick, Towers being the other one. So we felt pretty good going into it.
Nice, nice. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of it. So Volskaya, you guys, the Chromie player was doing an amazing job. Just it seemed like uh, Enemy of Entropy was really on fire tonight on the Chromie. Is that why you ended up picking Chromie in both games?
Yeah, he's comfortable on Chromie, and he did a really good job in the first game. That's why I hopped in all of the mechs on Volskaya, so I could pad my stats and make sure I was higher than him.
Nice. So you played Cassia in game one, is that right?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure about Cassia either. I thought I was kind of surprised you didn't pick her with another hero that had blinds as well, but it ended up working out great for you guys.
Yeah, we get to last pick like every game, and they're like, Atra, what do you want to play? I'm like, I kind of want to play Cassia. I played her earlier against Phoenix, and it worked.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
that went
so
really
are you
well.
saying are you saying that your 10-0 game? Do you think that some of those kills came from the Protector? Is that what, or do you think it was all skill outside the Protector?
Oh, I mean, it was definitely skill.
Good
It has to be
answer.
skill.
I mean, do you know how hard it is to press those buttons while you're in there and watch them, just melt?
Heck
I,
yeah.
I would just like to say, well played both in and outside the Protector. Getting the Protector is one thing, but if you don't know how to use it right and set up attacks to really finish off heroes, like it shows that you guys really know what you're doing once you're in there too. So I think your Protector play was awesome too.
Yeah, we learned a lot from the early games because, I mean, if you look at the schedule, we played all the top teams in our first couple games, and I have to give credit to teams like Winky Face and Lightly Salted because they really beat us up on some of these maps on objectives, and we learned a lot from those games.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's important, and all teams really should remember that. Sometimes we have a tough match or tough night, and just take what you can from that game that you learned, and just make sure it doesn't happen to you again.
Yeah, we didn't want to lose any more like 15-minute games, so we had to, we've put in some work and done a little more research on how to play, and we've gotten a lot better over the course of 5 matches.
Yeah, I talked to your captain earlier, and I believe he said you guys were coming off a domination from earlier this week, so you guys were feeling really good, like you had good momentum. Do you think that really helped you in this match tonight?
Yeah, I think it's helped us a lot. Everyone seems to be in a better mood too. Because I mean, we lost our first 3 matches, given it turns out they were really the top teams, but then we got a draw, and then now 2 dominations. So I think we're coming on strong, and everybody feels pretty good about it.
That's awesome. And then, okay, so now let's go to the Towers of Doom game. So obviously that was your map. You guys kind of had a game plan going in there. Did you pretty much go with your original plan, or did you switch things up as you saw the heroes that Screaming Weenies was picking?
We went in talking about a couple different strategies. We talked about picking Chromie, but we also talked about picking Greymane, and then they made the decision for us and banned Greymane.
So good ban on the side of Screaming Weenies.
It turns out it was. I don't know if they watched. I think we played Towers in our last match, and we ended up coming back on that map off of some good picks from Greymane. So.
Mm-hmm. And it seemed like you guys had a really good game plan how to set up for the altars, and you guys also did a really good job of picking up those pumpkin camps and keeping constant pressure going on the map.
Yeah, we learned pretty early on Towers that if we don't control bot lane, then we just get run over by those pumpkin sappers. So we sent enough people down there to make sure it wasn't going to happen.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that call when you sent 3 against the Phoenix and the Brightwing, and Phoenix just didn't have enough protection, and getting that kill seemed to start a little bit of momentum for you guys in that bottom lane.
Yeah, just another time where enemy just dropped a bomb on Phoenix, and so I got to go in and be the hero and clean it up.
Nice. Well, You guys were really impressive tonight, and I'm sure you're really going to be pumped up for next week now, coming off 2 dominations in week 3 here. So congratulations. Do you have any shout-outs?
Just shout outs to the team. You know, everybody did their job again tonight. We had some great stuns and throws into the team from OBB on Diablo, and the Chromie play was on point the whole time. Mambo had some sick silences on Phoenix to cancel his teleports so we could catch him out. And then just good shot calling from Wraith this game. So just a good performance, and, GG's to the Screaming Weenies. It was a good game.
Yeah, congratulations to both teams, for the great play. Congratulations to you, Disturbance, and Atrovion for getting these 2 wins. I do have one follow-up question for you that's not game-related.
Sure.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Would you rather, whenever you sweat maple syrup, or whenever you sweat, it's mayonnaise? What would you rather?
Maple syrup, but I absolutely hate mayonnaise.
So it was an easy question
nice.
for him.
Well, you're going to be a hit at breakfast parties. That's all I can say.
I'm going to be a hit every morning when I wake up.
I'm just wondering, would anybody pick anything other than maple syrup? I mean, why would you want to sweat mayonnaise? At least maple syrup tastes good and it's sweet.
I think.
Well, I mean, I guess if you liked mayonnaise, it'd be okay, and you wouldn't stick to whatever you sat on.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Sticky. So, like, mayonnaise is like, ugh, but like, maple syrup is sticky. So I would have to go mayonnaise and be that gross guy that was not fun at the all-you-can-eat pancake buffet.
I love it. Well, thank you for putting up with our questions, and we appreciate you coming in for an interview after the game. Congratulations, and hopefully we get to catch one of your games again in the future.
Sure. Well, thanks for casting. I always enjoy going back and seeing what you guys have to say and learning something. So thanks for that. Have a good night.
You too.
Have a great night.
Okay. So.
Everybody left the channel. I guess I should leave too. I don't out. Oh. All right. I'm out of there.
All right. So that kind of brings this match to a close. I wanted to thank you, Weenies, for joining me. I love having you co-cast with me. Thank you for coming.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks for having me. And you asked me to remind you about asking the captains the questions.
Thank you
to talk
so
to them.
much.
Yeah.
Thank
I just thought didn't want you to forget.
I really appreciate that. Also, where can people find you?
They can find me in alleyways. Oh, you mean like
only if they have $50 though, right?
$50. $50. This is a joke that I made on Twitter that I don't know if you want on your stream. Yeah, maybe not. If you want, you can go find it, and you can go see that conversation about what I do in the alleyways for $50. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm at MoistWeenus, all one word, or you can watch some of my other casts, and sometimes we host hot shots over at twitch.tv/MoistWeenus, so you can see more of my useless antics over there if you so desire. What about you, Swing? Where can we find more Swingtime?
Wow. I love your enthusiasm. You can find me at Swingtime Gaming on Twitter. Here on Twitch, I'm at twitch.tv/Swingtime. And also just wanted to give a shout out to NGS, the league in general for NGS. And if anybody's watching it, has never played an NGS or doesn't know anything about it, you should definitely come check it out because it's so much fun. Great community. You get to play in divisions where you're very evenly matched with your, the teams that you're playing against. So you don't have to feel like, you're not good enough. So you shouldn't try it. There's all different levels of play. So definitely jump in and join the fun. It's a blast. Also, lots of opportunities to, if you want to get into casting, to jump into that. Weenies and I are both new casters this season, and we're having just a great time getting to know the different teams. And, it's so much fun. So join up with the NGS for sure.
Swing, I have one more question for you. You're telling us where to follow you on Twitch and on Twitter. I ran into a user the other day. Are you Swingtime on Grindr, Or was that to someone else? That
No,
was someone else?
That's someone
Okay.
else.
Maybe that was Star. I'm not sure. Your co-caster from
Yeah,
earlier.
it could be. Is he using my name again? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
could
gonna
be.
have to talk to
Just so
him
you
about
know,
that.
there's a swing time on Grinder. All right.
Okay, thanks for the info. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Anyway, congrats to both our teams. It was a really fun match to cast. And Weenies, I definitely hope to cast with you some more in the future. And also, thanks for everybody who watched the stream and is going to watch the replay. We appreciate your support and hope to see you again soon.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for participating in Twitch chat.
Yes.
Have a great evening.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, Weenies.